Okay. I want to talk about the new M1 MacBook Pro. I've been using it for a month, and I wanted to come at you guys with an actual consumer's perspective, because everything I've seen, everything has just been benchmark tests, silly benchmarks and crap that I don't understand. But this is just me, and if I'm honest, I love it. It's brilliant. It's great. I use it all the time. It's perfect for college work, brilliant for editing. I like my processors. I know about them. I do my own PC builds, so it's important to me, you know, what a processor's like. And I wasn't expecting much at all when I found out there's no dedicated graphics or the RAM is all in the processor. I was dumbfounded. I was thinking, well, that's not possible. It's going to be one of the worst things Apple have ever done. But actually, it is one of the fastest laptops I've ever used. It does things instantly. It just gets things done quickly. And I know Max, he's been using the PS5 to edit, and those render speeds are insane. But if you think those render speeds are insane, go get yourself one of these. These things are mad, and well, yeah, I just love it. It's such a good little laptop. It's efficient, it's clean, it's sleek, it's compact. It's the perfect all-in-one machine. Now, let's talk about some of the specs. So I have the 13-inch Apple M1 with 8GB of memory and 500GB of storage. This has been good. I don't think 500GB was really enough for me, because I'm already nearly halfway full. But it's been okay. It's been quick. It's all I need. There are a few downsides to it. Is compatibility with the new processor. There are some apps which just can't handle it very well, but others do it really well. And of course, the ports. There are 2 ports discounting the headphone jack, and my god, it has been inconvenient. So I went and got myself one of these. This is a little Moken adapter. It just plugs into both ports, gives you 3 USB-C, 2 SD readers, and 1 charging port and HDMI. The charging port is not Thunderbolt compatible, but hence you've got the HDMI, which is adapted for Thunderbolt capability. And overall, with that, it has been, I could not get a better laptop right now. Yes, there's like the Dell X, whatever random numbers there are, but yeah, that's okay. I think I've never used it. I've got a mate who has it. He seems to love it, and he says it's exactly like this. It's similar, it's quick, but it's Windows, and that's the only thing. I prefer the look to Mac OS, and with Big Sur out now, it is just so sleek, and yeah, it's great. I love it. It just looks professional, and it looks like something that you'd want to go and use. And don't get me wrong, Windows is something that you want to go and use, but then again, it can get messy. It can get all thrown about a little bit too much, and then you've got to worry about viruses and all that crap, which you don't really have to worry about with a MacBook, because there's so many things on there already protecting you that you don't need to pay for, like antivirus software. Okay, let's talk about the keyboard. Now, I previously used this 16-inch 2016 MacBook Pro. It is dead. It is completely dead. It does not turn on, and it's got this horrible butterfly keyboard. Don't get me wrong, I loved this laptop, but then we spilled water on it, and well, you can imagine what happened there. But the keyboard can... Oh, I'm so glad that is gone. This keyboard is so much of an improvement to that one. It is insane. It is so much more reliable. That was useless. Every time I'd type, I'd get double letters. I wouldn't get a letter. It wouldn't press, it wouldn't click. Every key felt different. And I am so glad Apple have changed so quickly to that. Because that thing is... God, that keyboard really ruined that MacBook for me. Don't get me wrong, it was quick, it was the i7. Obviously it still had the Intel processors. And it was amazing, it was still quick. I wouldn't call it as quick as this one, but it had the dedicated graphics, it had everything I needed for my CAD design for college. Which this one doesn't necessarily have, but I can still do CAD. I can still do high graphics demanding software. And it really, really is an improvement. Do I recommend it? Yeah. Hell yeah, I recommend it. If you're debating getting one of these laptops and you're really not sure about whether you should go for Windows, whether you should go for Mac, whether you should go for one of the Intel processors, think about what you're doing. I mean, this is good for everything. The one down here, this is good for high-end things. This is good for design, graphics. This is good for everything. It's a really good all-round device, which you can use for pretty much anything you want to use it for. Obviously, in the coming years, compatibility will improve with updates to Rosetta, which is the emulation software that Apple use to emulate an Intel processor. The price of this laptop right now is about 1,500 British pounds, which is a lot for what you're getting, I will not lie, but at the end of the day I feel it is worth it because you're paying for a nice unibody machine which is high quality, great to use, it's fast. Yeah, there are all these numbers. I'm not going to go into the numbers because I don't give a shit. I just like it. It's easy to use, it's intuitive, it's clean, it's sleek, it is brilliant. Overall, I recommend. But anyway, if you enjoyed this kind of thing, guys, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. There'll be more of these coming out on tech reviews. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Joe, and this has been Two Loud Men.